Hey, Dustin Tibbetts, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth. Today we're going to talk about the 401k rollover, why it's so important that you roll this over, get it in your control in an IRA or whatever type of 401k you have to make sure you roll this over. I want to show you some exact numbers. Now, you have three choices really when it comes to your 401k with an old company, what you can do with it. A, you can roll it over to the new company if they offer a 401k plan. Not really the best bet, but nothing wrong with that if you want to go that route. I happen to disagree. The other thing you can do is cash it out. You can just say, I've got this old 401k. It's got some money in it. I just want to cash it out. You do not want to do that, okay? Don't do that at all. That should be your last ditch effort if for some reason you just have not found a new job and there is no likelihood that you can find a job. But according to the United States, we are at 3.8 unemployment if you're watching this as of June in 2018. So you should be able to find a job. The third thing that you can do and you should do with your 401k is roll it over into an IRA that fits the type of 401k that you have. This puts it back in your control. Now, all of this time, what you've been doing, you've been contributing out of your paycheck into your 401k. But what happens is when you leave that job, you can't contribute to that 401k anymore. Now, that money essentially stops growing. The investments can stay, but you can't put more money in. So we want to make sure that when you roll it over, you keep contributing just as you were, only you might not get the match. If your new company happens to have a 401k, great, you go with that if you have the match there. But if you're rolling it over, you want it in your control. You want more investments. You want someone to help you with that. If you do roll it over, of course, keep us in mind. But I want to show you why, when you roll it over, you absolutely want to keep contributing to it. Think about how this works. You open the 401k because somebody at your company offered it to you. You said, hey, why not? I'll put away a little bit of money. Let's see what happens. Well, when you leave, that stops. So that time in between when you were making contributions and it stopped all of a sudden, that's money that could be building up. I want to show you a few examples of how that really hurts you in the long run. So let's say you're 35 years old. You plan on retiring when you're 65. We'll use 65 here. And you've got a 401k that you've been putting $100 every paycheck into. Let's say it came out to $100 every 2 weeks, and that's what you were putting in. So many people have old 401ks from years ago, and that just blows my mind because you want to keep that going. Now, at Jazz Wealth, what we could do is you can actually have the contributions to your new account. Once you roll it over, you can have that come out of your paycheck if you like. We actually help you set that up. So no problem there. But let's say you're putting $100 every 2 weeks, right? So over the course of a year, that's $2,600 that you didn't get to put into your 401k, which means it didn't get to grow. Now, if you're 35 years old, you're going to retire when you're 65, all right? So bear with me. I'm going to write this out. 35 to 65, and you put in the $2,600 in a year. Let's say from the ages of 34 to 35, you moved jobs and you didn't roll over that 401k. So the $2,600 didn't go in that year, didn't come out of your paycheck. Because let's be real, if someone doesn't pull it out of your paycheck, you're probably not going to invest for anything, right? Most of you have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. Most of you have no savings at all, which is pretty sad, but that's the real deal there, right? If it didn't come out of your paycheck, you probably weren't going to do it. Do you know how many emails I get from people that go, oh man, I've been meaning to do it, I just can't find the time. I've been meaning to do it, I just can't find the money. If you can't find the money, then that's the reason you need help in the first place. We'll help you walk through that, but I don't buy the excuse, I don't have the time to set this up. You had the time to fill it out in your 401k, you got to make time, and I'll show you why. Because if you didn't put money in, let's say you quit your job, you didn't keep putting that $2,600 a year in, when you get to retirement, you just lost out on, yep, we're doing 6 numbers, 1 year of not contributing like you were to that account or not contributing to your retirement means $245,600 you missed out on in retirement. all because you didn't roll over your 401k. And that's if you're 35. If that's happening right now. Let's say, oh, well, Dustin, I'm younger. I had a little 401k. I was putting in $100 here and there. Let's see, where are we at now? 30. You're 30 years old. You're beginning at 30, okay? You missed out on putting that money away. If I change this to a 30, that's a zero. Now we have $359,415. Are you kidding me? All because when you left your job, you didn't keep that train moving. You didn't keep putting the money away. So whether you want it to come out of your paycheck, whether you want to just put it from your bank account, you gotta keep putting money away. It's costing you over $250,000 if you're anywhere in your 30s, okay? And that's only $50 a week. So those of you that like those calculations that we do, where how much do you have if you put so much a week in? Well, there you go. $50 a week at 35 gets you $245.98. $50 a week starting at age 30 to 65 gets you $350,000. So you really, really, really have to keep this in mind. It's something you've got to do. If you've got an old 401k, you've got to do something. I hope you'll keep us in mind. Of course, I make these videos. I hope people come check us out at Jazz Wealth. But if for some reason, you don't want to work with us, you want to do it yourself, that's cool too. Go do it. Quit wasting time. Make it happen. I'm happy to help, of course, along the way, but just get it done. It's literally hundreds of thousands of dollars you're missing out on. I appreciate all of you guys watching. We'll talk to you soon. See, the problem with budgeting is all of the financial gurus out there, all of the blogs just give you general advice, get you all pumped up to go budget, and then you get going and you have no idea where to start. Let's talk about the big ticket items that can financially ruin you if you don't know how much to spend and how much to budget on them. Emergency funds, retirement savings, this is a class about specifics. We are not going to motivate you. I am not going to inspire you. I'm going to educate you on exactly what you need to do with your budget, with these big ticket items and the big portions of your budget, so that you and your family never stress about budgeting your money again. If you sign up before June 8th, then we're giving you lifetime access to Nest Egg, our personal financial portal where you can get your dough straight. Everything in your financial life, including your budget, can be seen on this portal. And best of all, we do not sell your information like Mint or some of the other apps. It is 100% yours, customizable to you. Again, if you want to be motivated, you want to be inspired, then this is not the class for you. If you want details and specifics about what to do the second you finish with this class, well, then I hope to see you there.